I don't want your white gun, you privileged asshole. What the fuck, Matt? Hello, kitty. Meow. Weasley after class.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to
Kind
help
of
hasten
hot.
your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the...
You gonna order more, Matt?
No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
I mean, 4 hours, that ain't that bad. How much you make hourly at the hospital?
you are.
How much more? Like $2
You
more?
have a
$1
new
more?
spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new.
So did they
in a
ever
blink
get
of
to
an
you
eye.
back to you to
It seems as if
see
that
if
might come
you
in
know
handy.
try to get more hours at the
frequently
hospital?
than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. Got it. Revelio. Accio. Leviosa.
Excuse me.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
Is it a
I completed
Goliath?
the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You
Yeah.
clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now,
Yep.
wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Reparo, motherfucker.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a
Rebellion.
jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
The fountain in the Transfiguration Courtyard has a likeness of a wyvern on the top of it, serves as a reluctant place together despite its rumors. Contrary, possibly started purpose, also really meant to be the wyvern of wise, slain by the lively knight despite itself.
Revelio.
What legendary? There's a side quest reward mission that you get from I think it's one of the Torg side missions,
Revelio.
and it's literally a fucking pistol that fires Torg's own personal hot sauce. And when you hit enemies with it, it literally fires. The bullets are literally bottles of hot sauce that hit the target and blow up.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
If you get the hell out of the way.
Lumos.
Do come and find me if you stumble.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
People who boast are insecure. That's what my mother told me, and she knows everything. At least that's what she told me.
Even if I knew how to get into the other corner, I wouldn't bother. I tried to hide a puzzle in the corner of the common room.
Just the sound of those girls nattering is enough to put you off your studies altogether.
They'll never do it when the librarian's about them. You watch. Sebastian took that dueling loss rather gamely.
Someone's bound to solve the riddle of the empty painting soon.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Thomas Brown knows more about books than anyone.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth!
That's the last
Revelio.
time I have a potion idea that I don't write down.
I've always said
Half a
that
bottle of
travel
flabbergasted
broadens the
peach.
mind.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, yeah. Hey, yeah, Matt. Rob don't have to go to work until be at work until 12 o'clock tomorrow.
How nice to see you, my young friend. Revelio.
Spindwitches is my favorite.
Broomsticks are so out of date. I'd rather travel by plane.
I was destined to be a glorious beater of Quidditch.
Oh, I don't like how flying messes up my head.
Okay. Trying to figure out a puzzle.
Wish I could afford my own.
It's a door puzzle. I have it too. I just gotta remember where the fuck did I put my phone? Oh, it's in my pocket. It was all Matt's fault. You're welcome. Negative. Okay, that's none. Zero.
I just know we're finally going to win the quiz.
Alright, 17. Let's see here. Alright, that's 5 plus 5 is 14. 3. Here's the Hydra.
I'd make a fine keeper with a big name. Wonder what Kagawa thinks of British people. Bet she's few.
Hello there. Yeah. Yes, Queen. Oh, because I can make anything weird. I'll still blame the gay guy in the room. How's that make you feel there, Matty boy? I'll still blame the gay guy in the room. How's that make you feel, Matty boy? Nice. Nice. That's right, you killed that Archimedes. Throw that little slut in. I never claimed to be right. I'm just sure as hell not wrong either, so. Oh, unacceptable. Wait, there's a sky in Artemis? Oh, I knew it. I was just fucking around.
Revelio.
I think there were doxiacs as well.
Yes, I am.
Surely those were cunning.
Hi there, Sky of Artemis. Spartacus, what the fuck? Oh. I see cookies and I'm like, what the hell?
There's a few left.
Oh, shit. Thank you.
Not many. But look at the cake.
Okay.
I don't know what time we get the cookies to take that out.
Hello there. It's shining in my thigh. Get the fucking thing. If we're going to fuck your thing, what? It's what he just said. That's right, you touched that key fragment. Put that back thing where it came from. Boom, 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 boom. What? That's right, you touched that pussy.
Revelio.
I mean, I know you're bisexual, technically. Not you, her. Jermaine. I mean, he probably has a lot of girth, don't he?
Revelio.
Black, thick, veiny dick.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating
He
my
gives
own
you a
charms.
smile and a
Thought
wink.
I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My
Yes.
arms get so tired carrying them
How you
around all
doing?
day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, it literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way.
I must
collect
dip
the books and remove the charm myself.
before I
Except
retain
this
the
isn't
charm
first time one of my
to become
charms
gay.
has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect
Sure,
them
I
and
will
bring
find
them to me,
your
I can
diary
remove the
for you.
charm.
Revelio.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio! This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
In touch by Twalala. Baby, lock the door and turn the lights down low. Soft and slow. God damn it. Where the hell's this fucking page at? So what the hell happened to your truck? Oh shit.
Revelio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Oh, goodness.
Lumos.
Let's see. It's gonna be over here. What level are you, baby? I'm only a little ways behind you. I just did that Cressida book thing. Yeah. Yes, Queen. Hi there, Yacht Queen.
Revelio.
Let's see here. Ah, fuck, that's locked. Hmm. What you doing, Rob? There we go.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Revelio. It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that picture was empty.
And have you
Central Hall Fountain. Sword of that fountain features an square statue that incense a magical world, including themselves. Okay.
look at your clothes?
Level 6, motherfucker! Fuck!
Potion idea that I don't write down.
Fuckity fuck fuck fuck. Fuckity fuck fuck fuck. Fuckity 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 fuck. Fuck 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 fuck. I can't wait to unlock that. In Hogwarts, where you're able to smack the key or whatever, and then pick them up and unlock the damn things to get the discs.
Oh.
The fuck? What was that?
Revelio.
That's weird. Two girls. One guy. And one mat.
Off on another adventure, are we?
No, I'm not. I'm just wandering the halls like a fucking moron. Let's see here.
Been down to the boathouse since arriving yet.
Got a little 2K for you, huh, boy? Oh, shit. Let's see here. I need to go here? I need to go here. Okay. Travel to the library. There. It's a Pokemon with a gat, a pal. Why is it weird?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
What happened to Pikachu that day? Pikachu got riddled with holes. I seen a little like YouTube short of somebody freaking was like Ash or whatever, and he's like, Pikachu go, and then you see a bigger version of a pal pull out a fucking minigun.
It's a relief to finally have an arc.
And then riddled fucking Pikachu with holes.
What?
Yeah,
I
so
came to the wrong end of that conversation. Dang. I came in at the wrong end of that conversation.
Pikachu got riddled with holes that day.
Oh my god. Oh.
Okay, Bell Tower Courtyard unlocked. Now I can fast travel here.
Rebellion.
Oh, yeah, I'll take that field guy, thank you. Goblin artifact. Horns like were used by goblins during the 1612 Goblin Rebellion rally troops. Yeah. Oh yeah, I had to pee. Ow. God, yes. Fuck.
Rebellion.
Chest in here. Oh, it's through a wall. Okay. Oh, another one. Urn of Ashes, you think? Give up.
Revelio.
Sleeping dragon statue. Is she though, Matt? It's a level 1 lock.
I'm pretty sorry. I didn't mean...
Revelio.
Huh. Okay.
ourselves into the ditch on Highway 280.
Awesome.
Great! That's lovely anchorage.
Found the dark arts cloak.
Baby,
Mm-mm.
it's cold.
Is the sink in there dripping water?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we gotta make sure we drip the water tonight.
I'm tired. Yeah, straight for almost an hour, 2 hours. And I've gotten pretty well.
Frankly, I'd rather limit my excursions to possible.
Oh, you went with Natty?
Natty, I hope I haven't
I went
kept you
with
waiting long.
Sebastian.
Not at all.
Well,
Professor
Sebastian's a
Weasley tells
dick.
me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your
I
own
went with
things
Natty
again.
last time.
And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good.
I'll take turns.
Shall we set off?
Sebastian is
I intend to
insane.
give you a first-rate Hogsmeade
Oh, I know.
experience.
To the point that of no return.
No, I know. That's beside the point. Plus, I'm tired.
Now you about to get off?
Probably. Why?
I'm just tired.
Because I can come in here and watch you play till I fall asleep.
Yeah.
Hello, where do you go? From the bed. We can cuddle. I'm waiting for gayness in there to say, ooh, cuddling.
Oh yeah. We know it's snowing in Florida.
Mm-hmm. I know that because I have several friends down there.
Hey Matt. You know what I want, Matty boy? I want the claymore. And this way I can actually pass the butter with a claymore.
What do you say?
He didn't say nothing, he sighed. Also, Matt, I also want the kilt.
Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
I want the kilt, Matt,
I plan to
so I
extend
can
an
wear a man
invitation to
dress.
You myself. I thought you might enjoy a better be in the village.
Yeah, a
The
man
timing
dress.
of Professor Weasley's
Here,
hour
let me
was
see the headset
perfect.
real quick. I got a question to ask you. Hey, Matt. So, I have a question. Can you imagine Matt in drag?
Fuck. What the fuck? My ass will eat the corset. What the fuck? I mean, on the plus side, it would make me look skinnier. Even he's laughing.
I had to ask you that question.
I just need to grow my hair back out very long, put some makeup on, knock on your door and wear a fucking corset and go, "Hey there, big man, how are you?" Jada's about almost on the floor. Laughing so hard. Hey, Matt. Matt. Me in a dress. An Afghan? Really? Or me wearing spandex? Which would you prefer?
Oh, no, not spandex.
Neither fucking one. How about leather?
Oh God, we're not Bon Jovi. We're not maids, baby. Maids.
Me and leather, Matt. Could you imagine that? Or leopard print.
Okay, we're definitely not in the
Speedo.
goddamn 70s. What the fuck?
Me wearing a leopard print Speedo, Matt. You're gonna go what?
I'm gonna go shoot myself, bro. What are you gonna
He was like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna throw up.
No, we are not in the 70s, honey. This is 2025.
No shirts, no shoes, and I still get service.
Did you just seriously quote?
Yes. Even Matt's laughing at that.
Did you even what? You just quote that?
LFMAO.
Why?
Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I give nut butter. Hey, Matt, would you like some nut butter? Love butter. Love butter on the top of a claymore. Sit down and rotate, bitch. Really, Matt?
I'm dying. Can you stand up?
Me and drag, Matt. I know how much you would get off on that, just looking at me like that. Don't sit there and try to deny it, big man.
After being cooped up in ancient rooms.
You burly individual.
Believe me.
I believe you.
Burly
I
man.
suppose you would not really call it elected.
I can always tug on your beard.
Mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Fucking dead.
But no, literally, could you imagine me showing up wearing nothing but a kilt and a big smile on my face? You don't know how you feel about that, but okay.
I don't know how to feel about that either, but okay.
Hey there, Matt. How you been? Booby? You calling me booby?
I told you, I'm just a cover-up. I swear I told you.
No, I'm not a skirt.
He's secretly gay.
No, that's what Adam had after him for the longest time, was a fucking skirt. A gay guy who was married to a woman was literally coming at Adam every week, I think it was. Rob Marks. He kept going, hey there, would you like to go ride in my avalanche?
I'm done.
Kid you not. And Adam looked at him and said, what? Nah, man, I'm good. Me and Matthew's here, you know, chilling and hanging out. He's like, ooh, is he your lover? It's like, no, he's my friend. And Adam literally pulled me aside. He goes, that motherfucker was jealous because you hung out with me. And I'm like, wait, what? He said, I guess he thought that we were secretly lovers or something, which is fucking weird.
The only one that I would touch with a 10-foot pole is you.
But it was funny. What the fuck, man? Oh my god. But I mean, that legit happened too, because he kept coming over like almost every fucking weekend. And he's like, so Adam, would you like to go take a ride in my avalanche? Come on, buddy, let's go hang out for a little bit. I guess so. Now I'll give you one better. You remember Josh that worked in produce in fucking Ingalls? He looks at me and he goes like this, Matt, I kid you not, and walked up to me and said, do you think I have a chance with Adam? I looked at him and I'm like, buddy, if I was you, I would catch your losses. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, you might want to stop while you're ahead. And he was like, well, I think he's very cute and I would love to bed him down. And I was just like, well then, okay, good to know. So I told Adam, I pulled him aside, I said, buddy, I got to tell you something. He said, what? I was like, Josh is trying to fuck you. He looked at me and said, no, that's not true. We're just real good friends. He bought me a pair of shoes and stuff. And I'm like, Adam, yeah, you're damn right. And I fucking saw that shit. He was like, no, we're just good friends. And, you know, hung out with him. He took me out to eat. He went and bought me a pair of shoes. And I'm like, Adam, all the signs are there, man. He took you out to eat. He got you a gift. Now he wants you to fuck his ass. Like, straight up. Yeah, that's what I was saying, basically, in a nutshell. And he's like, no, Matthew, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, alright. This was a while ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. It was around the time when I still lived in Thomaston. Like, it was a while back. No. Because I moved down in 2019, I think it was. Because I moved back to Ackworth in around 2019. No, it was 2018, Matt. 2018. See, Matt, it's been about 6 years, yeah. 6 years. I don't fucking know, dude. He just randomly just disappeared one day. I know he stopped working at Ingles, which is no surprise because they can't even keep their fucking clientele because the place is really much more or less a shit show to work at. And I'm not even fronting on that. Working at Ingles is a real shit show. Well, Chris wasn't no fucking saint. Cruz wasn't. No, I'm just telling you, Cruz wasn't no fucking saint because Cruz tried to fucking fire my ass, so saying that I was sexual harassment based because of Shayna.
Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to.
Yeah, and I had to listen to this shit on the daily.
What?
When I worked at Ingles, I was almost slapped with a sexual harassment charge because of Shayna. She looked at me and she goes, I could suck a mean dick. Matt knows how I am. My immediate response to that, I'm going to reply to it in a conjunction, whether you want to hear it or not. And I was like, oh, really? So I have one question. She goes, what? I said, do you spit or swallow? That's literally what I asked her with a straight face. She got her mouth dropped wide open. So the very next day she goes in. She tells Cruz that I tried to fuck her for sexual harassment.
I can suck a mean dick.
I turned around and looked at him. He pulled me to the side. I kid you not. And he goes, did you say what you said to her? And I said, I did.
Fuck her.
And then he turned around and looked at me and said, Matthew, you can't say shit like that. You're going to get slapped with sexual harassment. I said, here's an idea. He's like, what? I said, I'm supposed to talk with these people and fucking work with them. Here's a better idea. My ass can go to fuck home. And you can schedule the damn day she don't work. And then I'll work. And he was like, wait, what? Oh, yeah, no, I fucking hated her.
I'm gonna pull sexual harassment charge. Now, if they try to physically grab my butt, then it's gonna be different.
So she tried to slap me with a damn sexual harassment charge. Well, I turned around and he goes, well, I don't see the fucking problem. I looked at him and I said, the problem is this, asshole. I gotta communicate with people back there. Plain and simple. Yeah. So I turned around and I fucking left. Adam goes, what the fuck are you doing home? Because we were roommates at the time. And I looked at him and I was like, oh, Shayna tried to slap me with a sexual harassment charge. Okay. He was like, are you fucking serious? And I was like, yep. Okay. So I get a call the next day. It's, what was her fucking name? Regina. She calls me up and she's like, hey, can you be in here tomorrow? I said, I have one question. She goes, what? I said, does Shayna work tomorrow? She said, no. I'm like, alright, I'll be there. So I showed up and she looked at me and she said, what the hell is going on with you and Shayna? I said, the bitch tried to slap me with a sexual harassment charge. And she goes, so you don't want to work with her? I said, fuck no. I said, schedule me the damn days her ass don't fucking work. I'll work. So you guess who started getting more hours than Shayna did?
Yes, she probably quit.
She didn't quit.
She got fired.
Nope.
What?
She would only work literally 2 days out of the week. I worked the rest of the time out of the week. So then it proceeded later on. While down the road, Cruz freaking pulled me aside and he said, hey, you gotta talk to her. And I said, no, you told me originally. If I spoke to her ass, that was my fucking job. I was like, I work in the goddamn deli. I have to communicate with these fucking people. He said, well, I don't understand the fucking problem. I was like, well, you'll understand this. And he goes, what the fuck are you doing? I turned around, clocked out, walked out. I was like, I don't play that shit. Well, she goes, why the fuck did Perkle leave? Is literally what she said. We were on shift together. She goes, why'd Perkle leave? And they were just like, Matthew don't has nothing to say to you. He's bucking out. Bye. I left him. And then he goes, fucking talk to her already. You're driving me crazy. And I looked at him and I said, Cruz, if I say one other goddamn thing and y'all gonna slap me with a sexual harassment charge, I will stomp my big ass into this fucking office and I will hit you right in the fucking face. And he looked at me real funny and goes, you would do that? I said, try me, motherfucker. You want to go down this rabbit hole?
Let's not do that.
So, she never attempted to try to say anything that, like, sexual-wise. So anything she was talking about, I bedded down a 90-year-old. I got me a Boo Bear and stuff. I'm like, I ain't listening to this bullshit. Yeah. No, she don't. Nope. She ended up quitting after I had left. I transferred to the one in Ackworth. And she ended up quitting and I think moving to like fucking like Texas or Mississippi or something. But the man that she ended up bedding down and having a child with, she got hooked up with her old ex or whatever, and he was a black dude.
Of course.
But she was with like a 70 to a 90-year-old man.
That's gross.
So he had them lovely saggy balls. And John, oh my God, you think that I hated Shayna? John fucking despised Shayna.
Hey girl. Come over here.
John fucking hated Shayna with a passion. He was like, hey look, if there's one person I want on my fucking ship, put Matthew on my damn shift. I don't want Shayna's ass. And Regina looked at him and said, well, you're pretty much going to be the shift lead back here. He said, I don't want it. They were like, we'll give it to you. And he goes, I still don't want it. He goes, I work fucking bakery. Why the fuck do I want to be a goddamn shift lead in fucking deli? What?
I love you.
I love you.
Good night. Everybody else will say good night.
Alright, we'll do. Jay said good night. Matt said night. Rob said night.
Hey girl, come cuddle with mama.
Well, it's like another thing too. You know, Chris, C, that worked there with us and shit. You know, 90% of the time, he didn't even go to Shayna. He actually came to me, or he came to you, or John. And he was just like, look, dude, I'm going to be honest with you. He's like, I'm having, can you help me with this, this, and this? And I'm like, what you need help with? I got you. What you need? And he's like, buddy, I'm going to need some help. He's like, I have to slice like 2 or 3 pounds of fucking cheese. Can you slice the meat for me? I'm like, yeah, I got you. So I'd go over there and I'm like, all right, buddy, is this how you want to slice and shit? And then Chris would constantly come to me on the daily. When your ass wasn't there or John wasn't there, he was always right there by me. And he was like, dude, you know your shit. You know what the fuck you're doing. He said, that's why I respect you back here. He's like, because you have an understanding. That motherfucker knew on the daily, though. People would try to jump across that damn counter and smack my ass in the face. My fist clenched so goddamn hard. I'm like, as soon as you hit me, it's going to be the end of your fucking day. Because I'm going to lay you the fuck out. I don't play that shit. And then when I got to Ackworth, dude, it was around that time, like before then, Chris ended up cutting his fingertip off on a slicer. And Cruz was supposed to put his ass on fucking light duty. Well, he came in the next day, Matt. I kid you not, they put him back to work slicing meat and shit. Chris looked at him and he said, his ass wouldn't take my resignation. He's taking it now. He turned around and walked right the fuck out. Turned in his resignation and left. Told Ingles to go fuck themselves. And then when I fell back there, I texted him. Because I still, kept in contact with him. See how he's been and shit. And I told him, I said, I fell at work. And he said, who's there with you? I was like, nobody. Somebody gave me a lift up here. It was the chicken bakery, the lady in bakery. It wasn't Peaches, it was the other one. I forgot her fucking name. The heavyset lady. You remember who I'm talking about, don't you? I forgot her fucking name, but it wasn't Peaches. John was now in deli. He wasn't working bakery anymore. And she was the new one that replaced Peaches there for a while. I forgot her fucking name. But she had a daughter and she had a husband. And she was like, because the new manager that worked up front basically was saying, oh, he's fine. And then when I went to stand up, my whole entire knee just blew up. And she goes, oh, really? He's fine, huh? She was like, hey, Matthew, can you put pressure on it? And I was like, nope. It was like, she goes, oh, it's fine. Oh, no. Well, it's still fine. They tried their best to brush that shit under the rug. And then I ended up going to the hospital. Come to find out, I had sprained my fucking knee at work. And that's when I texted you when you were working at the hospital. And you were like, well, I'm about to get off. What room are you in? And you had already left Ingalls and you were working at the hospital at the time. And I was like, well, I'm in this room, and you showed up, and you're like, what the fuck happened? And then you saw Chris sitting there across me, and he's like, what's going on, man? You're like, oh shit, I hadn't seen you in a hot minute. But I texted him, and he told me, he said, nobody was there with you, Matthew? He said, I'll be there. He showed up at the damn hospital. I didn't even ask the man to come. He just showed up. Make sure I was okay. And I was like, God damn, I didn't realize I had that much of effect on Chris's life. But he was a cool guy, and he still is a cool guy. I'm just glad he's still doing well at fucking Walmart. Because I know he hates that job with a passion. He's not what? But what's hilarious is if I had still lived in Thomaston, if I need a job that badly, all I have to do is make one call. Do you know why? Do you know why, though? If I needed a job badly and I lived in town, I could get a job at Walmart. All I have to do is make one phone call. Chris, hey, do y'all got any positions open? He's like, I'll find work for your ass. What you need? Because he actually hit me up, do what? Well, he told me, he said, because the last time it was around, I was living in Ackworth and shit. He texted me and he said, hey, if you're still in town, there's a job offer for you. He said, if you need one. He's like, excuse me. He's like, freaking, they need somebody and you're good at your damn job. He said, plus you're tall. He said, not only that, you can, I imagine you've moved pallets before and shit. And have unloaded a few trucks. I'm like, more than a few. I done everything when I lived in Ackworth. So they would not hire enough people to do the damn truck, right? In Ackworth. And there was one guy that worked 90% of the time. And he looked at me and he said, Matthew, what the fuck are you doing back here? I'm like, it looks like I'm helping your ass with your truck. And he looked at me and he said, the fuck? He said, but don't you have your own damn job? I said, yeah, but the boss man and everything else fucking called me and they were like, oh, so you're here? So it means the truck's here. I'm like, fuck me. And he's like, you know what that means? I'm like, god damn it. When the fuck did I sign up for 2 damn jobs? I said, I work fucking deli, damn it. They're like, well, you're the only other person we have. And I'm like, well, if that's the damn case, you need to give me a damn pay raise. Because I'm doing double the damn shift. 2 jobs for one. I went from $9 an hour at Ingles, Matt, to $10 an hour at Ingles, to almost $10.50, and then I jumped to Publix. Bandwagon. I worked at Publix for 4.5 fucking years until they got tired of me and kicked me to the curb. I was making almost $17 an hour when I got kicked to the curb. Now I'm fucked because I had that interview and shit at damn Kroger. I thought I had the job. 2 weeks later, I called the guy and I'm like, what's going on? I need to know what's up. And he's like, well, I ain't got no work for you. Sorry. Hung up the phone. And then my mom's friend was like, I already knew what that was. That was fucking Publix giving you the bad reputation and shit, but you have 7.5 years of fucking deli experience. And I was like, that is horse shit, if I've ever heard it. Because Publix is still trying to hound me for $2,000 that they paid me for PTO time that I didn't even fucking authorize. They're the ones who paid me my PTO time. They're the ones. And then royally fucked themselves in the end. I was like, I ain't got the $2,000 to pay back. Y'all can go fuck yourself. Yep. Nope. Because the first section of PTO, yes, I authorized. But the last set of PTO, I didn't authorize. It was authorized and put in by Becca, which was the assistant manager and shit. And then they paid me the PTO time. Because of them last 3 weeks, I literally got, what was it? Let's see, 40 and 40 is 80, 120 hours of PTO time at almost $17 an hour. Because Publix gets paid weekly. They're more or less a week in a whole. And then on top of that, Sebastian and the assistant store manager also approached me and said, hey, we want you to step down from full-time to part-time. And I looked at him and said, why the fuck would I do that? I was like, if I do that, I'll lose my insurance, asshole. And he looked at me and said, yeah, but you're not able to work this and stuff, so you need to do it. And I looked at him and I was like, I have a better idea. He's like, what's that? I said, go fuck yourself, and I walked away.
Oh, wait.
So he was just basically like, well, I could fire him on this thing, even though I caught him on so-called camera and shit. And I'm like, just because you saw me on camera sitting in the damn break room doesn't mean that I stole time. I said, because simple fact is, even if I punched in 10 minutes early for my shift in a week, that time frame does not add up for 3 hours and 17 minutes. Or even 15 minutes.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs? Absolutely.
Likely already named
Prance, Hoof and Sugarfoot.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside.
But I immediately knew that when I got hurt and I wasn't able to work, say my job was covered under FMLA. They cannot fire you for that. At least they're not supposed to.
I remember the weeks that followed.
Yet still, he looked at me, and this is what he blatantly said to my face when he gave me that paper. He said, I know you had a lot of medical issues and stuff. If you ever need, help or this, that, and the other, he's like, we'll give you a reference. Is literally what he told me to my fucking face.
Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
And I looked at him and was like, no disrespect. It looks like I wasn't a good fit. And he said, get your shit, get the fuck out. That's exactly what he said to me. I'm like, alright. So I walked back there and looked at Warren. I said, I probably won't be seeing you much anymore. And he goes, what do you mean? And I said, I've been fired. He was like, the fuck? And then I gave him a hug and shit. And I said, hey, man, get the fuck out of here when you can. Piece of advice. And then Kraft, I told him the same damn thing. Will wasn't working that day, and then I texted Will and I told him, I said, looks like I'm been shit canned. Have a good one. And
Mr. Moon,
all my damn
He's the
coworkers and
Hogwarts
shit were
legend.
fucking sad to see me
It's a
go.
bit
They were
western,
like, God
right?
damn, he's one of the hardest fucking workers.
Hello, Mr.
And
Moon. Have
even
you met
Matt
Timothy?
Kraft said it. He goes, well, this place is gonna fucking die. He said, we just lost one of the best workers that we had that always showed up on time.
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
But Matt and the rest of them told me, he said, dude, look, put me down as a reference. He said, I'd give you a damn good reference. He's like, because you know what the fuck you're doing when it comes to this shit.
Poor Mr. Moon.
And then we just found out recently that the Winn-Dixie up in Alex City and shit is finally going out of business, and they're making it into a fucking Aldi.
Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you. Revelio. Accio.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit.
But I'm gonna call them at the vape store tomorrow and see, because he was supposed to have that meeting with his boss.
Professor Weasley,
I'm trying to get the fuck out of Whataburger. I ain't getting the hours that I fucking need in order to pay my bills.
Of course. You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle.
But he straight up told me, he said, where they're going to do most of their business stuff is Columbus, Georgia. And Columbus, Georgia, from here to that damn store is 1 hour and 3 minutes in a drive. And we would get 30 to 35 hours a week. Let's see, Tunes and Scrolls. Oh, I have an anime you need to check out. It's on Netflix. Sakamoto Days, Rob.
An inquiring mind.
It's on Netflix. There's only 3 episodes at the moment. This shit is so fucking funny.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Called Sakamoto days.
Revelio. Lumos.
Find myself scurrying home with my food, too.
Revelio. Lumos.
One never knows when suspect.
Revelio.
grandfather always taught me to
Revelio.
keep one at the ready.
Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Harry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Revelio.
Well, hello there.
Revelio.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Revelio.
What you doing, Melissa? What you reading?
Revelio.
Okay then. How is it? I am unperfect.
Go on then. Pretend you don't hear.
Everything is so imperfect. Sounds like the perfect book for Matt.
Revelio.
Open here, grab that.
Not again.
Let's see here.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. let's give this one a try. Oh my. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing. Ah, phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty. Revelio.
Excuse me. Still playing Power World, Rob? On sale. You want to fuck a midget?
Revelio.
God.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps
You
today
gotta
is
let
the
him
day I
breathe,
finally
right? No, he's into this S&M. You hear the guy in the middle of go, hey, someone help me! Oh, fuck. You open up the damn box and said box is a fucking midget wearing a gimp suit. Yeah, frisky.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down! Arresto momentum!
Oh shit.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more of it!
Arresto momentum!
Expelliarmus! Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that? The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Reparo.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Accio. Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Ah, good as new.
were just talking about you.
Don't you love the Hyperions? Why do you hate them, Matt? I like Zane, though. Zane.
Revelio.
What mission
Hello,
are you
sir.
doing?
I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own
Oh yeah,
Wizard
so you're
Web,
trying to get
among
into
my
the
inventory are
Agonizer
some
9000,
unique
huh?
items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And
You're
as
trying
I
to get into
suspect
the
this won't be your
Agonizer
last
9000, ain't you?
dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what
You know you can actually go and hunt Rackman. He's down in the bottom right or bottom left-hand side of the map of Carnivora, where you have to fight the Agonizer.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
The bad kitty. Go, Oliver and Albus, go take each other's lunch monies. You as well.
What a lovely treat to have you walk by. Be sure to pass twice if you can. Sometime in the fresh air would do wonders for you.
Revelio.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then...
Well, I'm getting off too. Talk to you later.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Revelio. Revelio. Here. Revelio.
I am certainly glad Serona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Save it again. guys and gals, that's gonna be the end of this stream. Fatal out. When I pick this back up, we'll continue onward in our journey. Later.